Welcome back to Car Garage, everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I know I am, because today I'm working on the Taco 1998 Toyota Tacoma SR5, and we are installing a front differential drop kit. I'm going to get you turned around so I can show you what the kit comes with. First, word from our sponsors. Me. I got merchandise now, guys. I got all kinds of mugs for my featuring photos from my journeys around Alaska. And I know I'm repping all the LB7 gear right now, but don't worry, Taco fans, I will have some gear ready for you as well. And it will be very much in the same style. I've got these couche de casse sleeves. This is a fleece zip-up hoodie, super comfortable. And I also have t-shirts of various sorts right now on the website. Super comfortable. If you're kind of a heavier guy like myself, and these are the shirts for you. You've heard of the True Classics t-shirts that fit as husky guys. It's like, well, these are pretty much the same thing. This is an extra large. I'm a 5'11", 224 pounds, and it fits like a dream. Hugs the arms in the right places. You know, it doesn't show off your belly too much. And it's just super, super comfortable, super high quality stuff. And you can get a link to that right below this video. You can see all my merchandise. And stay tuned because I'm going to have a lot of taco stuff coming up here in the near future. I got to design it first. All right, let's get turned around and show you what comes in the kit. All right, so the kit is super simple. I wish they had this kit for both my LB7 Duramax and my 92 Chevy Silverado, but they don't. All right, here it is. We got 2 bolts for the front diff. You got your 1-inch spacers. Looks like I got both washers on here. This is a little spacer for your skid plate. That of course comes with the hardware. This is a spacer for your front struts if you need them. I don't think I do. And it comes with some cool swag here. Some stickers from Supreme Suspension. Got a air cleaner or a air freshener, and this cool little bottle opener. All right, this should be pretty straightforward, but you might ask, why? Why do you need one? It's like, well, I recently put in a 2.5-inch rough country front suspension lift kit, and you can see that on the channel as well. And it changes the geometry of your front CV axles, your half shafts, puts them at kind of an angle like this, and that binds up the boots, and the boots will rub, wear, split, then pack full of dirt, grime, water, and will toast out your CV joints sooner than later. And on top of that, the joints, they don't like those hard angles. They don't like operating at hard angles all the time. So this will drop it down. Drop down the differential, level out your CV axles a bit so that they're not binding and they're not wearing out your boots. And the kit, depending on where you get it from, is like 30 bucks. So it's really simple, super easy to do. And if you got a lift kit of any sort on your Taco, then this is the kit that you're going to want to get. So I got my truck chalked up. I'm going to go ahead and get my my jack in place, and so we can support that skid plate or dirt. Yeah, anyways, let's go outside and see what we're looking at here. This is the 98 SR5. Check out the CV axles here. See, it's at a slight angle, and the boot wants to bind right here, and that's usually where they rip. Check out that sweet rough country suspension. Did all new ball joints, shocks, half shafts. Now the missing piece is, we gotta drop the diff. First we gotta remove this skid plate here. Looks like we got a couple of bolts, probably in the front and back, I imagine. And that'll expose the front diff. Alright, looks like we got two 12 mils to remove, and I think that's the only thing holding the plate on, really. So we'll go ahead and back those out. Just try to get you a good angle. We got 2 more, it looks like, back here. Oh, this mine only had 1. Here are the 2 bolts we need to remove. There's a nut on top there. So let's see how rusty these things are. I'm going to see if I can just break it loose without a wrench on top first. Let's see what that does. This is going to be a 19. Oh, we know it's loosened up now. Alright, I think I'm jumping the gun here a little bit. Got a rear skid plate, it's in the way. Also 12. There is our diff. I'm going to go ahead and get... Ooh, we are leaking oil like a son of a gun. Not sure from where. Alright. Okay, I'll go ahead and get my jack. Be good enough. Just want to hold it so that when I pull, so that I can let the differential down without letting it fall all the way. Okay, hopefully I can still get my gun in there. Loosen this guy up. Old hardware looks good. Let's do the same thing. There. Got our 19mm wrench on the nut. Okay, bolts are in actually really good shape. Okay, let's go ahead and compare and contrast. Okay, we got our old bolts right here and our new ones right here. You can see the new ones are just a little bit longer, and that is so we can accommodate this 1-inch spacer. I'm going to go ahead and remove the washers. They seem to be stuck on there, so I might have to be kind of crafty. I don't know if I can. Yeah, they don't just slide off or anything. And the new kit did not come with washers, so go ahead and clean this up, get back to you. Well, don't know what to tell you. Couldn't get these washers off, so I had to improvise. I used 2 different size washers, 2 different styles, but it's still going to serve the same purpose. So let's go ahead and get this puppy installed. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and lower the differential a couple inches. Try to be careful. So that's as far down as it wants to go. Get this guy in there. Again. There we go. There's one. That one's going to be a challenge. So right now, the jack is not supporting the weight. There, looks like I can pull it down a little bit. Yep, there we go. Get this out of the way. Oh, your new nut is not a 19. 1 second. Looks like it'll be a 22. Okay, it doesn't look like I have a 22, but I do have a crescent wrench. Bottom 22 then. Probably. Yep. Good time to change your oil too if you haven't done it yet or in a while. I'll probably do that next. Okay. I believe the torque spec is 110 pounds, so we'll go ahead and torque this afterwards. Alright, got the torque wrench set to 110. lost my wrench though. There we go. Give her a few more. How the dug is. Yeah, the last one's probably a little more than 110, but I think it'll be alright. Just to be safe, I'm going to loosen it back up a little bit. Make sure we get our spec right. There we go. 110. Okay. And the end result is our CV axle. Get my light there. CV axle doesn't have such an extreme angle on it, just a slight one, but it's not as bad as it was. So that's how you do the kit. Now you just got to put on the skid plate, which is pretty easy. I'm going to go ahead and change the oil since I'm in here and I got everything I need. But I'll get back to you here in a second. Alright, putting this rear skid plate back on. So this is what I'm looking at here. This right there. I don't know if I can do this and show you at the same time, so I'm going to go ahead and put you back. Watch me struggle from a distance. Where's my... There it is. Oh, this is a 13. That's right. I need 13 now. And 6 too far in. Okay. Here's the issue I'm having. It's difficult to get in there for one, but the bolt sinks all the way down, so I don't really have any threads. So I think I'm gonna like stick a rock or something in there to lift this out a little bit. See how that works. Stuck a rock in my socket, so now I got some thread sticking out. Hey. Alright, we got her all put back together. Well enough at least. Angle looks a little bit better on there now. So So that is good. I'm gonna go drive it around and see how it does. And but first I'm gonna clean up. So I'm gonna clean up and then let's go for a little ride.
Say, guys, overall that job was pretty easy. It was kind of awkward, you know, because tight spaces and kind of a husky guy. Luckily this truck has pretty decently oversized tires for being a little truck, and that 2.5 inch suspension lift helps out a lot as well. Overall I'd say, you know, don't be afraid of it. If you have a lift, definitely throw on the drop diff kit. It's going to save your axles in the long run. Preferably, I think I'd like maybe a 2-inch spacer instead of a 1-inch spacer. I think that would probably do it right. But the 1-inch spacer does just fine, I think. But we'll see in the long run how long the boots last on the CV joints. It looks like it corrected some of the angles, so there's definitely going to be less wear on them, and that seems to be the first thing to go out. The joints hold in there just fine. It's the boots that go out, and once the boots go out, you just get all kinds of dirt and grease and stuff in there, and it gets pretty nasty. Well, so far the front diff hasn't fallen off. Everything seems good. If you are curious about that rough country 2.5 inch suspension lift, 100% would recommend. It is very easy to install. Before that we had the just like a 2-inch spacer, 2.5 inch spacer in a stock strut, and it was old and toast. I don't know how those things drive when they're brand new, but it was shot and had been shot for a long time, so it was well past time that I got changed out. And the suspension drives nice. I tell you what, I really like the way that it handles. Definitely a lot stiffer than your blown out struts, and it has has nice travel. But I haven't actually taken the truck out off-roading yet because I wanted to get that the drop diff kit in there first. And now the snow's melted enough and it actually kind of feels semi-nice out. I mean, it's not raining, it's not snowing. Today was the perfect day to do this, so got her done. Next I gotta fix the broken ass handle. I got a typical broken handle on a plastic OEM style handle. I did get a metal one that works a lot better, and it is stronger in all the weak points of the plastic version that always breaks like every year or 2 years. So I'm going to get that in next. Stay tuned for that video, and hopefully that's the last time I ever have to change a handle. It's been a couple of years, but I'm hoping that this new one works out. Anyways, guys, I'm still driving around and this thing seems to do great. Intersection here. Lost you. Yeah. Really fun truck. Okay, I think I'm going to sign off here because I'm just cruising around having a good time now. This truck's been down all winter, and it's pretty nice to have it back. I am going to go take this thing out camping. My girlfriend, this is actually her truck. She's really excited to have her truck back. She's been driving around my 92 Chevy Silverado. Okay, the battery's about to die. I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for sticking around. Hope it helped you out in some way. You know, kind of a difficult thing to film because there's really no space. don't have a camera guy or anything, but I think we still got the right angles and you got the right idea. It is a super simple job, really. Nothing to be afraid of. And it's only 30 bucks, and it's going to save your CV joints in the long run, so why not, right? Okay. Acoustic Car Garage, signing out.